What's going on, crypto traders and investors? It's Rod with POW Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Thursday. It's February 15th. I hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Hedera Hashgraph. We're going to bring up the HBAR chart. I'll do some technical analysis. I'll give my thoughts and opinions on what to expect in terms of price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. But as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. You should never ever buy or sell anything based on anything that I write or anything that I say. Also, full disclosure, I do own HBAR in my portfolio. It's in my top 5 holdings in my portfolio for full transparency's sake. And I haven't done a crypto portfolio update video in a long time, so keep an eye out for that over the next couple of weeks, if not months. I'll do my best to get one out with percentage breakdown as well. But we're going to be looking at the chart here in just a moment, and I want to share with you the first ever monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross that's shaping up, which I think could happen over the next few weeks, and we could see some explosive move to the upside come shortly thereafter. And something else that we're going to be looking at is the monthly uptrend that confirmed recently, and it's only been the second time in history. There was only one other time before we confirmed a monthly uptrend. So there's lots to be excited about. Before we get to it though, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff, and you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. Also, you can give us a follow over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. And if you haven't seen my video chain link, I have a $40 price target on that one. There's a monthly bull flag that is confirming, and that is the price tag on Chainlink. If you haven't seen that, you can check that out. Very bullish on HBAR, Chainlink, all the utility coins going into this alt season that I think is just around the corner. And I think utility is going to win the day, both, here to the medium and short term. I think we had our meme phase, right, where the speculative coins that don't really do anything, not really being used by, enterprise level grade software or institutions or governments around the world elites across the planet. You got your HBARs, you got your algos, your Chainlinks, your XRPs, your XLMs. Those are all projects that are, that are heavily relied upon with the world elites already. And they've only been around for about a decade. So just imagine what it's going to be like in a couple decades from now, 2-3 decades in. We are so early, it's not even funny. And the amount of growth that this space is seeing in such a rapid, period of time, there's no telling how high these projects will go. And I think HBAR, we'll take a look at some potential price targets for HBAR as well over the next alt season. And, I think we're already in a bull market, but I think we should see, in my opinion, we should see $1 on HBAR in a full-blown alt season. But we'll take a look at the chart here. On the monthly time frame, you can see that we have our monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, which is lining up for the first time in history. When the shorter term is below the longer term, and it's on the monthly time frame, that's even more bullish because it takes longer for these averages, whether it be simple moving average or exponential moving average. That's what I'm using at the moment, is the exponential EMA. And you can see that it takes very long for these to play out, right? It could take a year in some cases, or a couple of years before we see another bear cross or a bull cross, right? So when they happen, they don't happen very often. So we need to pay attention to them. And you can see here that we had a bear cross, price confirmed a monthly downtrend. We had our high, lower high, and lower low. And then we had another lower high and lower low, another lower high and lower low. And it just was a prolonged monthly downtrend. And speaking of which, we just confirmed a monthly uptrend last month. You can see here we had key resistance at 9.8 cents. And last month we had a high of 10.1 cents. So technically, HBAR did confirm a monthly uptrend, which is only the second time in history. And we did have an inverse head and shoulders here on the monthly time frame as well, which I can draw that out here. I'll just do a quick sketch of this. You can see here, this would be your head. And this is just a bullish reversal pattern when you're in a downtrend and you're looking for a long-term reversal. You can see here, this is your left, your head, your right shoulder. And if you move it out to the neck, from the head to the neck, and then move that out to the neckline, it says we're targeting about between 21 and 22 cents. And that could be over the next couple of months, in my opinion. Couple that with the monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross for the first time in history and confirming a monthly uptrend. This is looking really, really good. This is exactly what bulls want to see. So I think, short term here, we could easily see 100%, over 100% gains, somewhere around that, 18 to 20 cent low, somewhere around 18 to 20 cents. And then ultimately in the next bull market, if we take a look at the fib extension levels, if you take the fib tool and you go from the high here to the bear market low, and then look at your fib extensions, you can see here, these are common areas. So when you have a all-time high and you're looking at a potential all-time high test or a break of all-time highs, and you're entering price discovery and blue sky breakouts where we have no past price action resistance, you can kind of just go off psychological levels, right? So the all-time high is sitting at 58.3 cents. So the next psychological level would be $1, right? That'd be the next major psychological level, which I think HBAR should get to $1 very, 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 very easily. And again, not financial advice. Don't ever buy or sell anything based on anything that I say. I'll never tell you what to do to buy, sell, or hold. But in my opinion, I think it's pretty much baked in that this is going to be at $1 at some point in the future. Just the question of when, right? Not if, in my opinion. But if we take a look at the fib extension levels, and if we take a look at what Bitcoin has already done, if we just bring up the Bitcoin chart here, if you take a look at the fib extensions here from its bear market or bull market high to the low of the bear market, you can see that usually the 2.618 and the 3.618 fib extensions are areas to target that are very common and play out more often than not. And it's just a way to get some resistance levels based on Fibonacci and based on these ratios. And they play out time and time again, right? And they're found in the music world as well, right? They're in all walks of life. And somebody figured it out. Oh, this would apply to the financial markets as well, right? And it's just a way for us to have, without any price action or prior resistance or when you're in price discovery, you need to kind of rely on different technical tools, and this is one of them, right? So Bitcoin, when it entered price discovery and started to set new all-time highs, you could just go from your bear market low to your bull market high. You draw that out. You got your fib extension of the 2.618 was at 45K. We hit that. We actually hit the 3.618 and got over that. Actually, that was the 3.618 was at 62,000. And then Ethereum did the same thing. From its high of the bear market to the low, from the high of the bull market to the low of the bear market, it hit its 3.618 at 49. So 4,900. It actually hit 48.67 here on Coinbase, but close enough, right? So if we were to expect something similar for HBAR, if we go from the high of the bull market to the low of this current bear market and then move out, I think I selected the wrong one here. Let's go to HBAR USD. I want it on Binance. Here we go. So if you go from high to the low, if we do what Bitcoin and Ethereum has already done, that would put us at the 2.618 would put us at $1.53. So I think, anywhere from $1 to $1.50 in a full-blown alt season is very doable. And then the 3.618 would put us over $2. Whether or not we hit $2 this bull cycle, that's up in the air. I don't really that's rather here nor there. I don't really have any strong opinions about that. I'll probably be all out of my position, not going to lie. At that point, I'll probably be 80 to 90% taking profit. I'll probably be 80 to 90% already out of my position before $1, right? Maybe I'll hold 5 or 10% for the long term, but I plan to be out with my average sitting at around 6 cents. I plan to be pretty much all out before $1, right? And then you never know, in the next bear market, I might buy it again, right? But I'll probably rotate that into another project or something else, whether it be real estate or some other type of, sector, whether it be some sort of stock, right? MJ, also very bullish on MJ on the channel. And I think that when big tech and crypto finally enters a bear market and concludes its bull market, I think we're going to see MJ enter a new multi-year bull market rather. So once the crypto and big tech bear market begins, I think MJ will start a new bull market, and that's when I'm going to be looking to rotate a lot of profits from the crypto space over to the MJ space as well, and hopefully be able to take advantage of some of those already low prices in MJ. And if I'm thinking about doing that, imagine how many other people are thinking about doing that as well with the same sort of demographic, right? Your 25 to 45-year-old male is very interested in both, right? Both crypto and MJ. So like I said, first time in history seeing a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. We're seeing a monthly uptrend confirm as well with the inverse head and shoulders that confirmed. And for the second time in history, confirming the monthly uptrend. And then if we take a look at the weekly time frame here on HBAR, we're back above the 10-week moving average. We're seeing a bull cross simultaneously on the stochastic and on the weekly MACD. So this is looking really, really good. If we can just see this black get above the red here on both the stochastic and the MACD at the end of this week, continue to close over the 10-week moving average there at 7.8 cents, then it's going to be all systems go. Also, we're finding strong resistance at the 100 weekly moving average, which is at 7.2 cents. And here we are for the second week in a row looking to close above it after we got above it but a couple months ago and then got knocked right back down. Actually only had one candle close, and right now we're gearing up for 2 candles in a row. So this would be great to see if we can close above 7.2 cents this week. And then we've got some runway until the 200 weekly moving average there at 12.4 cents. And if you take a look at, a name like Bitcoin, usually Bitcoin runs first and then we see the altcoins. Bitcoin's above all of its weekly moving averages. If you take a look at Ethereum, it's above all of its weekly moving averages, right? Take a look at Solana, above all of its weekly moving averages. So if HBAR were to do something similar, then that would put us over 12 cents, be at that 13-cent range. And then in terms of the daily time frame, we are above all of the daily moving averages as well. But we are starting to see the 50 curl a little bit here down to the 100. So that's not the greatest sign. We could be due for a little bit of a short-term pullback. Maybe we come back down, test 7 cents, 6 cents, back test those daily moving averages there, the 100 daily or the 200 daily. But personally, I think if there is one more pullback on HBAR to 7, 6 cents, it's going to be a buying opportunity. I'll be buying it myself. Again, this is just my plan and what I'll be doing. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold, but I think we may have one last chance to kind of back up the truck, so to speak, before a major price appreciation and liftoff on the HBAR chart. But like I said, great to see first ever monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross shaping up. And just to kind of give you an example, again, we can bring up Bitcoin here, BTC on Bitstamp. We just had a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross on Bitcoin, and that was realistically, it only ever really happened, I think, maybe once in history. So at the moment, you can see something similar for Bitcoin happen, right? We got very close to seeing the monthly EMA 12 cross through the EMA 26, the white line. When it finally crossed, price is now up 83% from that level. So if HBAR were to do something similar here, very close to seeing its monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, let's just say it happened over the next month or two, and we go up 80% from there, that'd put us around 17 cents. So again, it lines up with my inverse head and shoulders target of around 18 to 20 cents as well. So I do think that at the moment, we're going to see, Bitcoin kind of just continue to steal the show. I think there's still some upside left to be had on Bitcoin. And then once Bitcoin starts its retracement, starts to pull back, we see profit taking on Bitcoin. I think realistically, we could hit a new all-time high. I don't think we're going to go to 200K or anything like that, too outlandish like some people are calling for. I think we're more than likely going to see around 75K, 80K, and then everybody will think we're going to 100 or 200, and then it'll pull back, and then we should see altcoin dominance start to rise, Bitcoin dominance start to fall, and that's when full alt season will be in effect. And like I said, I think some of these utility coins like HBAR, Chainlink, Algo, XRP, XLM are going to offer the most returns. And I think it's really going to shock the world once we start to see what some of these utility tokens can do. But going down it there, like I said, I think at this point we can easily expect a 15 to 20 cent HBAR in the next few months, and then potential for anywhere from $1 to $1.50, I think, in this cycle. And then we should see a bear market and then another opportunity to buy on the cheap. And then ultimately, I could see HBAR at $5 to $10 in, the not too distant future. I would say, a couple years from now, right? So we'll crawl, walk, run. And right now we need to get above the all-time high at around 58 cents. And then it's all about $1, and we'll take it from there. But going down there, it's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth. If you found this video helpful, you can smash like. If you think I earned it today, I would appreciate it. Love each and every one of you supporting me along the way. Have a great night, and we'll see you again on the next video. Take care.